So with this exercise, what we're working on is just building confidence and strength and absorbing the landing with a soft landing with this single leg supported little hop.
So I have one leg supported on the bench. It can be a bench, it can be a chair or a table, you name it. Whatever you feel comfortable with supporting yourself. Now I'm gonna have most of my weight on this side. However, you're gonna start standing tall, then you're gonna lower down, you're gonna hop, and then you're gonna land softly while unloading the landing with this bench. So if you don't feel super confident with the landing, you're sort of coming down and absorbing some of that and offloading it with the right side. So with this exercise, we want to get set up facing the wall or a sturdy object. Now we're going to get our hands about shoulder height. We're going to be leaning a little bit forward into the wall, not perfectly straight up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a load and lift, a linear one facing the wall. But then we're going to add this little pop at the end. So we're going to get a little air time, lifting up off the ground, pushing off our toes, and we're strong here. So we want to finish in this position where our heel is lifted. We're strong through our right leg. Since we're landing, it's okay to have maybe a little bend in your knee, but when we lower down, we're loading at that right side, reaching as far back as we can with the left, then firing up, getting some air time, and then sticking the end position. So I'm tall, my left knee is driven forward. I'm leading with that left knee, like I'm gonna knee the wall.
So with this exercise, I want to be against a wall or something for balance, just to make sure that balance isn't the limiting factor. If you've ever jumped rope before, it's almost like you're doing alternating jump rope. So really the key here is that I want my ankles doing all the work. So I want my ankles kind of slapping down the whole time. I'm not actually jumping with my hips and knees. The weight should be on the balls of the forefoot the entire time. So I should be up here the entire time I'm doing this. My heels should never actually hit the floor. They'll get close, but they won't actually hit the floor. Right now I'm doing it with both feet. It's actually gonna be alternating. So it's gonna be left to right, left to right. So it's gonna look like this. And you're just gonna slap back and forth, trying to stay off the ground the entire time. My ankles are basically slapping the ground. My heel is not touching the ground at all. And again, I'm gonna hang on to something for balance and just bounce. Think of yourself like a spring, getting up and down off the ground as fast as you can.
For this exercise, you want to start with stabilizing your body weight on one leg, lift the opposite leg up. Then you're going to kick this elevated leg back, load up the leg that you're on, and then jump, land softly, and then you're going to repeat. You want to make sure to absorb the shock softly, make sure you're stable before you go into your next jump. So again, I'm reaching my back leg out, lowering myself, loading up this leg, and then jumping up. Make sure this leg doesn't collapse in. Everything stays in alignment. My hip is over my knees or over my ankle. And then I'm just repeating this for as many repetitions as prescribed.